So a lot has happened over the last 3 or 4 months. I've answered a lot of questions, and I decided to just make a video so everyone can watch this and learn the details for themselves. Why am I doing this from Twitch jail? Well, we'll talk about that one too, but first we have to talk about embeds. And no, I'm not talking about like with your sister. What is an embed? Simple. Every stream has an embed code. You use this code on a third-party website, and now your stream is embedded onto that website. Every time you go live, your stream will play on that website, and every person that visits that website will add towards your viewer count. This sets up the framework for a scam that used to be fairly lucrative, where you could pay for cheap traffic to a website with your stream embedded on it. This would increase your viewer count, and in return, your channel would generate more ad revenue. Essentially, you'd make more money, but the ads were not displayed to real people, and the companies purchasing these ads were the ones losing out. The downside for Twitch being, if their ad campaigns perform poorly, they cannot charge premium price for advertising slots in the future. How did Twitch combat this? They stopped displaying ads on embedded streams. See, Twitch can't make embedding streams completely against TOS, because when you get hosted on Twitch's homepage, that's an embed. Services like Dixper and Streamloots also use embeds to generate income for Twitch. There's a place and a use for embeds, but like any tool, when used in the wrong way, it can be destructive. So now when an ad plays on an embedded stream, the embedded viewer sees this. Embedded viewers no longer see advertisements and no longer generate ad revenue for the streamer. Why does this matter to you? Not only do embeds no longer generate ad revenue for the streamer, but they also increase the cost of your stream, which is then deducted from your payout. Yes, your stream costs money. Twitch pays Amazon for the servers and for the bandwidth to host and broadcast your stream. How much do they pay? Well, an 8-hour stream at 1080p with 50 viewers costs about $45. There are other factors that affect this, but that's a good approximation, and that's per stream. What many beginning streamers do not know is Twitch charges you for the cost of your stream. Twitch pays out 55% of net ad revenue as per their ad incentives program. Net revenue meaning they are deducting items before you get paid. What are they deducting? Section 4.1 of your affiliate agreement states net revenue means all revenue actually received by Twitch for which you may receive a share in connection with your Twitch channel, less any, that means subtract, less any billing or platform fees, licensing costs and fees, advertisements, cost of sales, and any other cost and fees of any kind incurred in connection with providing and marketing the Twitch services. That cost we calculated, that gets deducted too. So not only do embeds no longer generate ad revenue, but they also increase the cost of your stream, and in return, that extra cost gets deducted from your payout. Buying embeds is literally paying to decrease your payout. It's stupid, but people still do it. Maybe it's to make you think they're more successful than they are. Maybe it's because they want to be at the top of the browse page, or maybe they're impatient on their partner push. Regardless, to me it feels like cheating, and Twitch has been actively working against websites that do this. The Part-Timers website is one of these sites. The first red flag you should see is Twitch gives us a page where all of the team members are listed and all the ones who are live are watchable. It's on every team member's stream next to their name. Why would anyone make a site that does the exact same thing? If you wanted to promote the team, why not promote the team page that Twitch gives us? What do they get out of this other page? It's just sus. Without the additional ad revenue, the scam yields only reduced payouts and fake numbers. It's not logical to participate in, let alone for anyone to have set up this bunk type of racket. That is until you realize that the creator of the Part-Timers is also one of the Twitch partners who used Extra Life Marketing, an embed service, to achieve his partner status. After reaching the ranks of Twitch partner, he revealed to a few of his best supporters his trick to success and tried to support and incorporate us in the same way. When this became too expensive, he started his own website in an effort to cost-effectively provide this service to the entire stream team. The question I ask here is, why didn't I take this up with the team leader when I discovered there was a problem? Short answer is, I never got a response back. The backstory? We were all supposed to go to TwitchCon Vegas last year. It was something we were all looking forward to. Unfortunately, Benda42 and myself both had to back out last minute. This upset Tyrone, and he never messaged me back for 3 months. Never asked why I had to back out. He never asked if things were okay. He never responded to memes, nothing. I got the total silent treatment because he let his feelings get hurt over a gambling trip. 3 months later, we had lost over half of the server's population. Nobody had seemed content. I send my complaints to an admin on the server who then forwards my complaints to Tyrone. I was immediately accused of talking shit for having complaints and then banned from the BBR server, Discord, and the stream. This brings us to why I am in jail for this video. Having been banned from a server that I wrote a badass anthem about, gave nearly $6,000 to support, I immediately released a song about how buying views is like tying your own shoelaces together and will ultimately kill your own channel. The guilty conscience of the view purchaser could not take this, and they falsely reported serious threats of violence on my debut video animation to Twitch, who has since then temporarily suspended my account while we resolve the issue. I will be back, but that is to explain how and why we are here. Since coming out about the embeds, the guilty ones have gone through great lengths to try and silence me and cancel my content. Numerous alt accounts have been used to read my Discord chats and then leave. I've received messages from others where they claim to threaten my business in real life. They've tried to dox me by using what they believe is my real name in-game. They reported a mod of mine for ban evasion in an attempt to lock out their account too. I've received numerous hang-up calls from a Chicago phone number. I have even been blamed for DDoSing their game servers. It just goes to show how absolutely crazy they are. So here's a previous part-timers data. I've cropped out the name and retyped it so no one can be identified and bullied like they're doing to me. It supports what I've been claiming. The months where part-timers website had the most discovery for their channel were also the months that they had the least amount of payout, simply because embeds decrease your payout. It's one thing to do it to yourself, but to include everyone on the stream team without even the knowledge of its consequences, it's just sad. I work 40, 60, sometimes 70 hours a week, so I don't always have time to catch up with everybody, and when I do have time, it's very limited. So I hope the video helps explain what's happening behind the scenes, and kind of why all of a sudden someone would go through such great lengths to trash their biggest supporter. You know, it's not always what it's cracked up to be, and there's two sides to every story. So I hope this helps. I'll see you Sunday.